Hey, how's it going today? Sunday, 14th of January, and we are taking a look at the market and what kind of opportunities are available up there. I think I have touched on quite a few of those. I have reached out to fire and rescue services, perhaps opportunity of investing, right? Just sticking to finance today. From there, I have progressed into raw material podcasts. There's express of interest there. If it's something yourself you're interested, that might be opportunity there. And we take a look at marketing kind of thing. I guess that would be Europe and then the UK. From there, I have progressed into local community within Bristol, and I'm looking to engage with that community, and perhaps that would be, if we were to build something, perhaps that would be great for everyone involved. So we can give away, I guess, if there's if community have something, perhaps sandwich is great for engineers there. Coffee sandwich, everything works. So while engineers are doing the best building status or something, solving some engineering problems, sandwich just works for everyone involved. That's progress. No money exchanging hands, by the way. But it's kind of finance, I guess. So we can put a tax on that, so there's some finances. I don't know. I don't know. Let's progress. From there, I have to take a look at the experts within university and reaching out to those experts and potentially solving problems. So again, I don't know about time and all finances. I guess that's not that ideal, I guess. But let's do some catch up when we're taking a look at finances. And within this video, we're going to be taking a look at Treasury within UK and some announcements made. Three external members have been reappointed by the Economic Secretary to the Treasury. So that was sort of consulting, I guess. That's how I understood it, right? So to the Treasury and or some of the financial decisions and perhaps introducing new metrics while making those financial decisions, while allocating perhaps some of resources. Perhaps that would be important, right? And we're taking a look at the time frame. That would be 3 days ago. It's something that was announced, right? So new people, great. Perhaps fresh ideas of how to reinvest some of the capital in some of those projects, right? Myself, I think I'm top of the things, right? So I'm just saying. There are some names that I prefer skipping just because I don't know these individuals, right? Perhaps in the future, if I would have a chance to meet them, I don't know, things might happen, right? So I'm not promoting, I'm not supporting anyone until I would get to know those people, right? Let's keep all the names, right? They're gonna be up there for people who are interested. Being reappointed by the government as external members of the Prudential Regulatory Committee, and there would be some names and things happen perhaps touching on the expertise of these people will serve as for the 3 year term from 14th of January 2024 to 13th of January 2027. Okay, so 3 years, right? So all three individuals gonna be serving for 3 years and not fighting on the best course of action. At least that's how I understood it. Okay, so there's a statement there, and from there we can progress to perhaps some of the bullet points that have been outlined. Perhaps some of the experience, they might have some impact, I guess. Quick story, like I think it's kind of fun, a fun story, right? Currently I'm looking for a lead engineer. While I'm looking for that, if we were to build anything, right, his last name is Wind. That's last name of the person, right? Wind. So if I would convince this person and perhaps working together with me, great, we can build great things because it's already in his last name. If myself, if I'm sourcing people, right? If there's a wind, we can build. I don't know. We can build all kind of vehicles. There's a wind there. I'm just saying, right? By the way, it's true story. That's true story. Let's come back to this article, right? Further information. There would be names. I will skip those. Currently serve as a non-executive director of the board of the International Center of Mathematical Science. Okay, okay. Stats, statistics, great. There's not necessarily emotional based, right? So we take a look at hard data, perhaps. That's how myself and my own understanding, right? And some of the expertise of these professionals, Royal Conservation of Scotland and or Medical Dental Defence Union of the Scotland, Dental Defence Union of Scotland. What? That's a thing. and a member of Scottish Task Force of Green and Sustainable Financial Services. He is a former chair of Scottish Financial Risk Academy and former president of the Institution of the Faculty of Actuaries. Oh, okay. So I have noticed some of those projects happening within that area. Great, great. If there is a person in Treasury looking after some of those projects, great. Let's take a look at the next professional that would be named there. Let's skip that. Is a founder or and chair of and CEO of, let's skip name of the project group and company that aims to redefine how banks operate and engage with customers. He's a chair of, skip the name of the project, the first non-bank foreign exchange payment specialist in the UK and member of the. Okay, I'll skip that. I don't know those projects, by the way. I don't know. Perhaps they're great projects, but I don't know. Previously, the person's name held a board leadership position in name of the project, right? So okay, so has expertise and knowledge within some of those areas, and perhaps moving from banking and or perhaps have some understanding of digital as well, which is great. It's perhaps very hard to find professionals who understands some of the sectors that well, I guess based on the experience, 6 years or so. And another name there, let's skip that, is an independent non-executive director of the board of broader to, okay, I think that's the name of the project, let's skip that, which is uh, asset management company set up to pool the assets of the 11 local authority pension funds that own it. Okay, the name of the person is also a member of the Financial Conduct Authorities Regulatory Decisions Committee. Okay. There might be something with perhaps I'm thinking about some of the most recent agreements been signed within Switzerland and perhaps investing some of that capital and perhaps person has experience trustee on the board of Royal National Institute. Okay, let's give it there just in case there might be some names there. Where she chairs audit. Okay, so we're taking a look at person who can overlook all the process, I guess, which is very important. And then we take a look at the risk and assurance. Okay. So I'll skip some information because there's just names of the projects. I'll skip all of those. I don't know any of those projects, right? Perhaps if there's a financial conduct authority that will be a regulatory body within UK, I know of, right? But other than that, there's a person there, and most likely the person has experience. I don't know how much of the experiences haven't been highlighted, but perhaps as of now, it's, perhaps the same person is taking part in a number of the projects, right? Let's finish on that about the Prudential Regulatory Committee. The Prudential Regulatory Committee supervises banks, insurers, and major investment firms. So perhaps since it's weekend, we take a look at finances, right? So perhaps that would be board of members who would be overseeing and taking part and or green lighting some of those projects, right? And kind of great, I guess. The PRA most important decisions are taken by Prudential Regulatory Committee, chaired by a governor of the Bank of England, right? There might be some projects that, again, I'm not supported. I don't know anything about any of those projects. Great projects, most likely. Those people, I don't know these people again. Perhaps great people, right? Great that they have been appointed, but I don't know. Once they've been appointed, are they executive or non-executive? So not necessarily these people I have mentioned will be able to make decisions again. So it's something myself I'm looking to understand, right? And or what will the process look like. But it's great overall that more people taking part and or working as a consultant, I guess. And when it comes to decision making, but I'm not entirely sure if these people will be able to make any decisions, right? But they've been appointed. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a journal that will be Inflow, and within this journal, I'm taking a look at, looking to introduce as many people as I can to process and or having a system when it comes to building routines, building a habit. If it's not something that you have taken a look at previously, how to do it, right? That would be how many days you need to stick to it. So 70 days roughly I have published, so it was 90 days, so it should be more than enough time to develop a habit If you were to pick up this journal, I would highly recommend sticking from cover to cover and working your way through and sticking with the system, right? This system is built it for a reason, and everything's been done for a reason within this journal. That would every page, 24-hour window, and how yourself you can accomplish that. Taking a look at very important areas every single day, and you can find it QR code in the corner, company's website below. Something that has been mentioned within this article, that would be Prudential Regulatory Committee. I know financial conduct authority that I have reached out to already. Perhaps it's worth reaching out to this committee as well if they would be interested in working together, or I would need to reach out to perhaps standard agency first, and standard agency would review everything, and from there committee might be able to make a decision. Perhaps that's a process. Again, I'm looking to understand the process. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.